As previously mentioned, there are lots of different ways to grip the golf club, and if you look at the PGA Tours, if you look at the very best players in the world, it's quite obvious to see that people use strong grips, people use weak grips, people use neutral grips. This isn't a video which says this is what you should do, but this video will explain a little bit more about what will happen if you get more of a neutral golf grip and the benefits that that will give. As previously mentioned, we know that the club moves around the body on a path and an inclined plane, and that club face is always associated with your target line as it moves around the body. When the club face gets too strong, it starts to point down the ground, going back up at the sky at the top, and in relation to your target, this club face is pointing a long way off to the left hand side. Now what this really means if you want to hit a straight ball flight, is that you have to make compensations coming into impact. Now you can make consistent compensations, as many golf pros do. If you have a look at Dustin Johnson, who has a very strong club face at the top of his swing, he makes compensations coming down into impact, but he does it very consistently. Not many golfers have that ability to do that type of consistent compensation as they come into impact. So having a more neutral grip will allow you to have a more neutral club face. A more neutral club face at the top, where it's matching pretty much the back of the left arm and the back of the left hand, will allow that club to move down and turn through into impact and rotate without having to be held off or rotating more if you have a weak grip, for example. So the difference is between a strong grip and a weak grip, which you want to be looking for. With a strong grip, you'll generally see people with a left hand which is too much on top of the club. So as you look down, the V created by the thumb and the forefinger pointing well out past the right hand side. And when you have a look at the knuckles, possibly 4 knuckles that you're seeing. Then the right hand sits underneath and you can hardly see any knuckles. And this would be a super strong club face coming into impact. Now a neutral golf grip, all you want to be doing is running the grip from the base of the little finger through the middle of the index finger on the left hand for a right-handed golfer. And then the hand wraps over and the V created by the thumb and the forefinger here points up towards the right shoulder. And as you look down the grip, you want to be seeing about 2.5 knuckles. As the right hand goes on, it covers the left thumb with the lifeline of the right hand, sits on top with that V pointing up more towards the right chest area. And in that position, this will give you that neutral golf grip, which will allow you to move the club around the body without getting that club face in the closed position. It will allow you to move it around in a more neutral manner and hopefully make it easy to hit straighter shots.